Hello and welcome to Mzansi Stories Recap. I am back yet again reviewing one of your Mzansi favorites soapies, and in this video we are reviewing My Brother's Keeper. Before I get into the review, I would like to wish everyone a happy new year. I pray and I hope this be the year that you achieve all your dreams and your goals. Now, without wasting any of your time, let's get into this review. Now, I haven't been watching episode by episode because we are coming from festive season, and it just hasn't been really difficult for me to keep up with the reviews. So I'm just gonna sum up where we left off with My Brother's Keeper. So it appears that Undumiso, the last time I did the review, has gotten himself in trouble with some gangsters, and he was also taking the family business, money from the family business rather, and paying off some of his debts. Of course, he dearly believed that he was doing good for Shaba Snacks or for the family business. It turns out that baby boy was really doing really bad, and after Mshengu finding out, of course, Mshengu being a straight father that he is, he decided that it is about time to let Undumiso step down, as he has done enough damage to the family business. But when Undumiso learns this news, of course, he got so angry, and he barged in whilst everyone was having a family meeting, and just right there and then, when everybody was trying to tell him that Lalela Ndumiso, what you're doing really is wrong, you're overly reacting, it's not right. Well, Ndumiso made sure that it seems like today is the day that you all gonna hear all your news. It started with Unqubeko, reminding Unqubeko that Lalela, you're the last person to talk. All of us in this room have sinned and has done wrong in one way or the other. Remember that you took your brother's wife, and just like that, after taking your brother's wife, you also married her and impregnated her. Okay, ulontuzana udonga tries to say Lalela Ndumiso, that's not the way to talk to people, but Ndumiso reminds udonga, you remember that you just got few millions, and by those few millions you were ready to let go of your wife. No, it's like, that's my wife, okay? Like, you are crossing the line. That's not how you talk to me about my wife. But Undumiso continues and says, Lalela Ndonga, like, listen, you're just the last person to talk to me. Umshengo tries to intervene, but Undumiso goes straight to Umshengo as well and says, Lalela, when I get, don't even think of it, because you killed your son. Remember that you switched off the machine. You made that decision simply because you did not want to have a disabled child, and you just like, you were better off having no son than a disabled son. Well, he does clear that since you all do not want me to be a Mshengu anymore, well, that's so well, okay, because I myself don't want to be a Mshengu either. I've decided that I'm also going to change my surname. Well, surprisingly, mamchunu is sitting in the couch saying nothing. Usually, mamchunu will be trying to reprimand Ndumiso, saying, Ndumiso, yekela lento yenzayo or something. But this time around, baby girl decided to fold her arms. This is when Ndumiso gave mamchunu a kiss on the cheek and says that he is now taking his mother's surname. From now on, he is Ndumiso Mchunu. This just shocked everybody, including myself. Now, Ufakazile, our girl, is in love, chat. Love is in the air. Love is in the air with Ufakazile and her new man. Her new man has actually went down on one knee and asked a big question, will you be my wifey? Asking Ufakazile. Well, these are shocking news for Ufakazile, as honestly she just did not expect that things between her and her new man will be moving this quickly, but they are. And his sister also advised her not to shy away from love, and she just like, Lalela, I am the lover of love and I love love. I will not shy away from love. I will be giving love every day. So therefore, she decided to accept and say, of course, I accept. Now, Fagazile's new man also, Asana, he is moving very, very, very fast. He says that now he wants to introduce Ufagazile to his mother and sister. Of course, Ufagazile is nervous as expected, but her man assures her that really she has nothing to worry about. Her family are very warm, welcoming people. They love and they would love to see anyone who makes their son happy. So she just really has nothing to worry about other than just to be looking forward to see his family. Well, also they are preparing for a weekend getaway, a trip where it's just going to be two of them and they're going to be having fun, just the two of them. It seems like this new man, I happen to forget his name. Obviously, I still remember Shumanka, Shumi. But it seems like he's the man, he's the man, he knows how to treat a woman, how to make a woman feel special, beautiful, and valued. Because Sana Ufagazile has fallen, Sana, understandably so. If I was myself, I would have fallen for him. So really things are just moving up really quick for Ufagazile. And we don't know how everything else would turn out, with the Shabalalas. The Shabalalas are clinched, they are very much clinched over Ufagazile. They honestly want nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Ufagazile. They don't want Ufagazile to go anywhere, let alone Ufagazile to just be thinking that she can easily leave the Shabalala family. Meanwhile, Udidi and Usbu had a baby, and Usbu being a young boy, a young responsible boy, I must say, he's thinking that maybe the best thing to do in this situation is to get married, raise his child with Didi, which it is one of the most right thing to do. It's a right thing to do. Hence, people have no business of making children before marriage. Honestly, I know we're human. We did it. I've done it. But, now because when you are marrying someone simply because you have a child together, it's so wrong. Marrying someone is committing that you're going to spend the rest of your life with that person. And guys, life, I know people say life is short and all that. Life is long. Life is so long, especially when you now have decided that you're going to spend your life with a particular person, but now you're unhappy. And, getting divorced is not as easy as people think it is as well, So everybody is just trying to advise Usbusiso to say, listen, you can still be a present father to your child. You can still love your child. You can still be an active father in your child's life without really getting married, because getting married is a huge decision. But Usbu shame Nix and decided to just go and propose to Didi and say, Didi, I think I want to be a present father. I would love to do this fatherhood thing with you as my wife, and they arranged the lobola and all that. One thing that was surprising in the lobola negotiations of Didi is that Toba was there. Toba was very much anxious. Toba was giving, no, Didi, do not marry Sbusiso. But luckily, when Didi was asked by her family if she knows the guest, she denied them. She denied Abu Malume and says, Lalela, I do not know them. I don't even know why they are here. This was Didi saying that she does not want to get married. Well, when Usbusiso actually asked later on, what was that all about? Well, Udidi did say that, hey, baby, I don't know if you love me for me, or you just think simply because we have a child, it's the right thing to do to get married, which honestly, I am so happy that Didi rejected and refused the proposal and the lobola negotiations to take place, because yeah, it's better to get married for love rather for reasons, because what if the child passed away? What if the child moves out of the house? What if she turns or he turns 18 and move out of the house and live his own life? What's then going to happen about these two people who simply got married for him or for him? Now, moving along to Udonga, who has made wrong business decisions and caused the Shaba Snakes to lose millions and millions and millions of dollars. Of course, Udonga is furious because, as a firstborn child, I think at some point he wanted to be seen, he wanted to be heard, and he wanted everybody to acknowledge that he's the firstborn, he should lead the company. Well, it appears that Ngubeko have better leadership skills than Udonga, and this just really frustrates him. So when he comes home and his wife just suggests, no, Mandonga, I really think, this you don't have what it takes when it comes to being a CEO, leadership skills and all that. This just really frustrates him. And luckily, he almost did something that he would have lived the rest of his life to regret, but he did not. He almost raised his hands at his wife. And, he was very much remorseful. Likely, he did not go ahead with this. He did not go through it. But he was very much remorseful. He went to the Bible, he prayed. He's just like, God, please make me a better man. Like, I know I can be a better man. I know I can do better. I know I can love better. Give me all the wisdom. The fact that he was just really remorseful and praying about it, I know it really doesn't justify his actions, but it is what it is. The Bible says, he without a sin shall be the first one to cast the stone. So I gotta just emphasize that I like the fact that he was very, very, very remorseful, and he would publicly talk about how remorseful he is of what he almost did, and how it would have even hurt his wife badly. It would have badly hurt his wife. Moving along to Ngubeko and his wife, Nandipha. Ngubeko and his wife have been having problems, for far too long right now. It happens that Ngubeko's wife, lost a baby, got a miscarriage, and her mother was just like, what, baby girl, it's about time that you stop feeling sorry for yourself. Let's go and see a Sangoma. And the Sangoma did reveal that at some point Nandipha had a miscarriage at some point in her life. That's just part of the main reason that she can't conceive again, is because the other child is trapped. Guys, if you all believe in those things, but yeah. So now, the Sangoma then said, listen, what you need to do is to find your baby daddy, and you go and do some sort of umsebenzi for umntwana, That's exactly what Nandipha did, but Nandipha did it behind Ngubeko's back, okay? Everything was done behind Ngubeko's back. And also when Nandipha found her ex-boyfriend, realized that her ex-boyfriend's love life is not going well as well. He recently got divorced, and he did say that he blamed his ex-wife for not having a child in their relationship, or else it was him. Fine. They went ahead, they went to Instant Cape, they did what they had to do, and it was done. They did what they had to do in terms of trying to make umsebenzi for umntwana and everything else. But then Nandipha never said a word to Ngubeko. Never said anything to Ngubeko. She just understood, because what, in order for those things to be successful, she needs to keep this a secret, okay? Her husband needs to never and ever find out about what she did, okay? Now, Udonga has put Ishaba Snakes in a great loss. A great loss. Ishaba Snakes is suffering right now because of Udonga. And Ngubeko also feels like, he's a rebound in his family. His family only calls when they need him. when they specifically need him, when they're like, hey, yo, we need you for 1, 2, 3, that's when that they will just remember there is someone who actually called Unqobeko. And Unqobeko is just like, Lalelani, I am so tired and so drained of you all really calling me only and only when you need something from me. This is draining, okay? So therefore, please, I want nothing to do with you all, okay? So Umshengu really believes that his last hope in saving Ishaba's next, it has to be Unqobeko. Unqobeko has great leadership skills and all that, right? So, of course, Unqobeko doesn't want anything. And Unandipa, this is when Nandipa assures Mshengu, please don't give up on Unqobeko. You know that the boy has potential. You know that he can achieve great things. He can take the company to the next level. You giving up on him it's not the right thing, okay? Mshengu was just like, but what am I expected to do in this case, okay? Your husband wants nothing to do with the company, doesn't want to assist us because he claims that he does not, we don't really value him, okay? And then the brother says, no, leave everything to me, okay? I know, we'll see into diameter of YP, I will do the trick and he will come around, okay? This then lead Unandipa and Unqobeko to have attention back at home. And in Unqobeko's defense, it's just like, bro, like, do you understand that you are depriving me my rights, my birth rights of being a man and taking decisions in this house? You are the one who wants to be the man. You are the one who wants to control everything, what happens and what doesn't happen in this house. So therefore, I've decided that I will step back and I will let you and I will allow you to do what you think is best for the house. And, you know, this is sad because it's hard to Nandipa. It's hard to Nandipa. So, Unqobeko still have really great feelings for Ufakazile. And Ufakazile also is here to tell Unqobeko, I'm about to get married. You know, I'm about to get married. My man has asked me to marry him. So, I am about to get married. And Unqobeko then says, you know that culturally, a person who's supposed to have negotiations of your marriage and all that, it's my family. Afakazile is like, of course, I'm not here to dispute that. I understand that very culturally that's what has to happen, but your family has drama, bro. Like, we all know that your family drama, please, okay? So please, really just try to keep them in control and all that. Of course, Unqobeko, it doesn't sit well with him when Fakazile just states that his family they are very much traumatic, okay? However, they go to a meeting, they manage to clean up, you know, and just seal and confirm and, you know, make sure that the other clients who are on their way of dishing them do not dish them, as somehow the snacks got some food poisoning and then millions and millions of rands were lost due to Donga's negligence. I mean, when they were celebrating that, hey, we got the client, you know, they kind of hold hands and you could tell, Unqobeko is very much remorseful that their relationship didn't work out, and Unqobeko is more like, Lalela, when I know that I was wrong, okay? I know that our relationship didn't work out, and most of it has to do with me, and truly, I regret most of it as well. So I don't know what we should do in terms of that, you know? Well, Ufakazile is just like, Unqobeko, no, me, I'm about to get married, okay? However, Unqobeko is thinking that, you know what, maybe I should focus about Fakazile and focus on my wife. It turns out that he then overhears his wife saying that Unqobeko should never, ever found out that herself and her ex-boyfriend were together and they slept in the same room. I don't know if it's in the same bed. Yo, Sadna, I guess very sad for Nandi because Unqobeko has already found out, you know, he was just right behind her when she was talking to the phone, and It's such a huge betrayal, honestly. And knowing Ngobego, I don't see the couple coming back from this. Like, I really don't see them coming back and making it out healthily and alive from this. Anyway, this definitely does bring us to the end of the review. If you do love and enjoyable reviews, would give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one, when of course I am bringing you more reviews. Till then, please do stay blessed, and I love you.